Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for chapter 3 of Breaking Point story, and it is 2 months later and after a series of incidents. I think we are moving to French Grand Prix. I think this is a normal race where we have to play the entire race with David Croft's commentary as such. I think it is compared to last two chapters. I think this is normal race. Let's hear for David Croft's commentary.
Let's hope for a thrilling contest then here at the French Grand Prix. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left and 9 right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the Chicane Nord. And watch out for the drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. Here we are then at the Circuit Paul Ricard in France, the 10th race of the 2020 Formula One season, and the standings are starting to take some kind of shape, and
yeah, exactly. You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield, though you could make an argument for Racing Point underperforming somewhat.
let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat and Ricciardo, Norris, Vettel, Sainz and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Ackermann, Devon Butler and Albon, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, George Russell and Aiden Jackson, Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Yeah, so this is the first time in Breaking Point storyline we are doing an actual race, a complete race, and I think we have entire control of this race. We have some strategy to think of. I think I'm reducing a bit fuel load because this is the first time we are doing, and also we are going for the some setup. At least it is better than what we usually get in other chapters. It will be a default setup. It will be a balanced setup. May not be good for many tracks, but it's okay setup. But now we are going towards our own setup for this, at least for this race in the chapter 3. So basically this will be a bit gray area because this is F1 2021, so I have not played with the setups. So basically going with my previous experience, I'm just altering some setup changes so that ideally we should be able to get something out of it, starting from 18th position. So I don't know what I can get out of it, maybe a top 5, a top 10 finish. And here we go. So this is the first time we are getting this kind of race start in the chapter 3 of Breaking Point. So highlights, eliminate, and then off it goes, and away we go. So we got a good start, I think. Looking in the inside, it was a bit squeezed, but I think no harm done. We did not get any heavy braking towards first corner, no harm done. It was clean till now, and I had to brake there, I think, because of the guys who are in front also had to brake because of many cars. So oh my god, I touched Sainz there. I think it was avoidable, but somehow I got through there. I mean, it's just a warning for us. I mean, it would have been a penalty definitely for us because we actually ruined the race of Sainz here. But I don't know what happened there. But anyway, as you can see, I think this is the first time I'm playing French Grand Prix. Even though I know this is one of my favorite tracks, I'm getting a bit of oversteer and understeer everywhere because I think the track is a bit changed compared to F1 2020. So even though I have a lot of experience in French Grand Prix, I think this will be a new territory for me. But I should be able to get used to it within 1 or 2 laps. I think I just have to learn from it. I'm not pushing hard because this is the first lap. I've already gained around 9 places already. I started from 18, so it's 9 places already. And I see few cars in front of me who are maybe slower than us for sure. I think I smell at least top 4 maybe. And this was a very long turn there. I think I went very wide, very deep. I lost a lot of time there, but it's okay. This is the first 1 or 2 laps. This is how it is. We have 13 laps to go, so now 12 laps to go. It's lap 2. So we should be able to gain on them. So the objective here is to catch and pass both the McLarens and both the Renaults. So as you can see in the left hand topmost corner, left hand, you can see that there are red dots set, and the green dots we have already passed. So if you have passed the objective, that means it becomes green, and if you have not yet passed the objective, it will be in red. So we have to still catch Norris. I went a bit aggressive on Kvyat. I think he turned in, so a little bit of contact, but I don't know what damage model it is. It is a pure contact. I did not lose anything, but I'm not sure what setting is taken in this hard mode. I did not change anything. It was default setting, so maybe it is not so huge impact. Maybe it is different. But anyway, moving on to lap 2. Almost in the sector 3. I think we got purple sector 1, green sector 2. I think we have the pace. I think we should be able to catch and pass Norris. Is very near to us. I think Vettel is in between, so maybe we can pass in this lap. Maybe we can do some maneuver. They are very slow in this section, I think. Yeah. So, but half a second in front of us, so it will take some time before I can overtake. This time I did, even though I went a bit deep, this time it is fine. It was not much time lost there. So coming to the end of this lap, Vettel is very close. So can I overtake in this straight? Maybe I can. I'm using a lot of overtake. Yeah, but I was too far ahead, so we have to settle for this section to overtake, I guess. He blocked the inside, so maybe I can go outside. No, it's not possible. Maybe I can make him do a mistake, and this is the where I can overtake. Yeah, this was pretty clean overtake, pretty good overtake, I would say, because it's very risky, and if you just push harder and you lose the front wing, because he was very close there. So it was a great maneuver, and we overtook Vettel. So this is Norris as well as Ricciardo, both are in front of us. So Norris is a McLaren driver, and Ricciardo is also is a Renault driver. So I think we have to overtake both of these guys, and Leclerc is holding Ricciardo. We advise that in F1 2020 Ferrari is not a great car. As you know already, that Ferrari is finished 6th position in constructor championship. That's what the pace was with respect to F1 2020 other constructors. But anyway, I think a 4th place for Leclerc is good. But let's see and overtake Ricciardo as well as Leclerc. So that will be a net P4 position, and maybe we can overtake in this section. I'm getting a lot of experience in this track. Maybe I tried this. Oh my god, that was a very late maneuver from my side. I think I almost touched Leclerc, but no harm done. I did not lose the front wing. I think I overjudged that corner and the speed of Leclerc as well as Ricciardo, but I think I have a lot of pace, especially the way I caught Leclerc in that end of this corner, end of the turn. It was pretty huge. So he was around 9/10 of a second in front of me, but I caught him like anything, almost 7/10. I wanted to do the same maneuver as I did it for Vettel, but Leclerc was a bit ahead, but no harm done. I think we can overtake Leclerc in this section. It's pretty much very easy overtake, I would say, because Leclerc doesn't have the straight line speed. As you can see, it's very easy overtake, and maybe doesn't break deep. Like Norris did last lap. Yeah, so it's clean overtake. Overtake done. So P4, but I made a mistake there. I went over the curb and lost a lot of time. Maybe Leclerc. Yeah, as you can see, Leclerc doesn't have the straight line speed to even pass there. Even though I made a mistake there, he doesn't have the pace. So that's what the Ferrari is. Even I think they have recreated this F1 2020 season, the cars. I think they have done it perfectly. So because this is a pink Mercedes, so it's almost equivalent to Mercedes. It's replica of 2019's Mercedes, exact replica. This pink Mercedes. There was a lot of controversial things happened when they introduced this Racing Point dubbed pink Mercedes in 2020. It was the exact replica of 2019 Mercedes car itself. So yeah, that's how the pace is all about. So it has the pace to challenge for podiums. But let's see. I think Hamilton and Verstappen is too far ahead, I guess. So 4 seconds. It will be hard because they have the faster car than us, at least. Maybe 2 tenths or 3 tenths faster than us. But let's see. Can we catch them or not? We will see how it goes. So moving on to lap 6. I think this is my pit stop lap. But it was difficult to catch the front guys, so Verstappen, Hamilton, as well as both us. Maybe we can do something in pits. We don't know. Let's wait and see. Maybe we can held up Verstappen there. I think definitely both Hamilton as well as Verstappen, we held them. I think Verstappen, I can see he was also held up by Daniel Ricciardo. So maybe we have a chance for podium there. So Verstappen is just right in front of us, which is very good for us. I think even though he's a bit faster than us in the overall, I should be able to match him and then pass him because of DRS help. So I should not make any mistake, at least in this lap, so that I will be within range within 1 second, so that we have DRS and then we will be able to overtake Verstappen. Hopefully, let's see. I was getting into the grips of this medium tire, so I have to see how this tire works in this track. I have no experience before, so at least in this F1 2021, so everything is new, every track is new for me. At least in this F1 2021, I'm gaining a lot of time for Verstappen. Maybe I can pass in the inside. I tried it, but it was no go because Verstappen braked hard. I think he locked his front wheel. But anyway, he made the corner. I think it's all about driving skill. I think Verstappen is one of the best drivers in this F1 2021 along with Hamilton. So it's like even though the car is faster, the driver is even faster. So if the car is around half a second faster, then the driver makes around another half a second. So 1 second faster you will be. But so let me see. I think he was very slow in this corner. So maybe I am faster there, I guess. So anyway, we will see whether I can overtake him. I will go in the inside. He is in the outside. I think he turned in and he was good. We were good enough to avoid the contact. So that's net P3 here, I think, after everyone stops. Yeah, the third position. So it's very good for us. I think Hamilton and both us, I think it's difficult for us to catch because they have the best car, even better than 2019 Mercedes, which is what our racing point is. So yeah, it's difficult for us to catch both of them. I'm making a lot of mistakes there. So yeah, it's just learning. I hope Verstappen doesn't overtake back. I think we can get a podium here. So the objective is just to overtake the McLarens and McLarens and Renaults. So I think we have done that. So P3 is just icing in the cake. And as you can see, Verstappen came back with us because he had the DRS and he would have the overtake mode. But I think Honda power is a bit less compared to Mercedes. So we were able to hold the position. At least we were in the inside, so we were able to hold the position. So I think this is how it will be. I think for the rest of the laps, we have 5 more laps to go after this. Yeah, so pretty much consistent driving from my side. I think Aiden Jackson, rising superstar. Let's see what happens by the end of this race. Maybe we get a podium here, and then that will be celebrated. Maybe Ackerman should know that who is the boss now. At least we got a podium there. So Ackerman will be pissed off because definitely will be pissed off because he was overtaken and passed all the 3 races which we got in the chapter 1, chapter 2, and as well as chapter 3. We are miles ahead of him. At least in this race, we are in P3. I don't know where Ackerman is. Maybe he's in top 10, maybe. But anyway, let's moving on to this lap 9. I think as you can see, Verstappen was still very close, so he has a lot of pace. Maybe I think he just had a little bit of less speed in the outlap of after pit stop, so that's the reason I was able to overtake him. But yeah, he has the pace to overtake us. So as you can see, he was 3/10 of a second still fast. I mean, still behind us. So it will be like this, I guess. We have to defend our position. I'm not able to gain on Mercedes guys, but that's how it is. Anyway, let's move on to last lap. I think I was able to keep Verstappen behind throughout. As you can see, I was pulling away from we are pulling away from Ricardo as around 7 seconds we were, but as you can see, Verstappen got an opportunity to overtake from the outside, but we closed the door. And that's the pace of Verstappen. He keeps doing that same thing in that straight for almost 3 to 4 laps. We were just defending, and we were not so slow. I think even though we were defending, I think we were only lost around 3/10 to 4 cents to both us in the last few laps. So which is good. I think we were almost in a similar pace. I think Verstappen is faster than them maybe, or it could be also that the DRS is keeping Verstappen in the range. That's the reason he is always there. That could be one of the reasons. But anyway, as moving on to the last section of this track, and then also the last turn, hairpin turn, and then towards the final finish line. So that's very good from us. I think we got a podium position, guys. So that's Hayden Jackson's first podium, I think, in F1 2020, his first season in Formula 1. And I think Ackerman will be maybe unhappy because he has the same car. He has more experience than the rookie, but he did not get the podium. Maybe this is how it is. Maybe he will get more and more pissed off, and then the story progresses as well. So Hamilton gets to win here. So both us in P2 and Hayden Jackson in P3. So it's good for Jackson. Let's hope he gets a positive comments and response from the media as well as the people after his last 2 clashes with him, with his teammate, senior teammate. And let's hope he's treated well by his teammate. Maybe he gets respect for what he deserved, even though he's a rookie. But he should not be underestimated like this and stuff. Anyway, that's celebration, guys. Let's move on. I think this is the first time we are getting this kind of race in chapter 3 compared to other chapters. Let's see what happens after this celebration. Maybe, yeah, as expected, media.
Aiden, congratulations! You got on the podium. That's a fantastic result for both you and the team. How are you feeling?
I think we have smashed it, so that's what I'm going to say.
What can I say? I smashed it. Let's be honest, I was challenged and I delivered. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for the rest of the season.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula 1. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
I think I'll go for the third option.
I reckon so. I'd say the result today shows I can handle an F1 car just as well as an F2 one, no matter what people say. I think the team would agree with me.
So there's no current tensions within the team? We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
So what can we say here? Maybe still a problem is there between us.
Well, that's up to Casper. Maybe he thinks I'm yet to prove myself. Who knows? Hopefully today's gone some way to doing that. If there is still a problem between us, it's not from me.
Appreciate your time.
So there are no cutscenes, at least only the media and the race. So it's as usual. This is what we get for normal races, normal championship, what we do in my team as well as career mode. And yeah, Aiden Jackson puts a brilliant performance to make sure that he is there to win, not to just fade out. And then we can see some comments written in the screen, TV screen. We have something for Aiden Jackson, as well as Vettel announces departure from Ferrari. Yeah, that is known anyway. So it's 2020 season, so we know who moves from where. So Vettel announces is no surprise there. So I didn't expect a podium position, at least, but anyway, we got it. It's even though in hard mode, maybe in challenging, I think we would have dominated. I think that's what it is in hard mode itself. It's like this. Anyway, we'll listen to that call
Just so
from
you
Brian.
know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. Just calling to say well done, as usual. You okay?
Thanks, Mum. Yeah, I'm good. Real good. I think I delivered today.
I thought so. And I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Hey, it's Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming. I just wish it wasn't on my own, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I'll be there. And I can't wait to see you.
Me too. Anyway, I won't keep you. I imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
So 2 calls there, one from Brian and one from Mum. So both are appreciating our work. Podium finish, it has to be appreciated. So I don't know, maybe Ackerman also appreciates, but I don't see any mails as well as no comments from him. But at least the social media is good enough to praise us, and some fans of Aiden Jackson are praising, but some haters of Aiden Jackson are still telling that okay, this is one off or something like that. But anyway, moving on to end of this chapter 3, guys. Please subscribe for more content, more videos will come through, and stay tuned for chapter 4 and subsequent chapters. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.